I'm your boy Jay Bowman, back to you with another one. But you know, guys, we are on the grind right now. Hands, hands black, guys. Hands black. I'm telling you, man. And we got the 2011 Kia Rio. This thing basically been giving us trouble, man. You know, for a little minute now. And I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, man. And so just a rundown. We bought it from the auction at a good price. What's up, Carl? What's going on, man? You doing all right? But anyways, we bought it at the auction for a good price, and I got it to the house, and I noticed I got it, to the shop or whatever, and I noticed or to the lot, excuse me, and I noticed this thing wasn't picking up any speed, man. Carl, how you doing, man? Nice to see you here, man. You see me, man. The grind times two, Carl. Yes, sir. You know me personally. I'm gonna keep it up, man. I'm gonna keep it up. I can't stop, Carl. I got to get this money, man. We right here with this 2011 Kia Rio, man. Yes, sir. 2011 Kia Rio. Bought it at a good price, bro. Out there at the auction. I think that was a Southeastern Auto Auction down in Savannah, Georgia. We snatched that for a good little price. But we couldn't get no power out of the thing, man. The thing it didn't have balls, man, no balls. And I was like, God damn, I'm like, what's going on? So we basically saw that the OBD was saying, oh, I know, right? Oh, man. Fuck. Listen, that was a good one. That was a good one. Hey, I can't hate on Rick because I know every dealer got their own way of doing things, man. That's not my way. That's not my way. That no. Yeah, so we basically saw where the thing had misfires, man. Yeah, I can't be like Rick Dyer, man. I mean, man, he knows the right way, just, I guess I don't know. I don't want to say nothing bad about him because, hey, at the same time, man, he did make it to wherever the hell he was at, on the top, however that was. Hey, so obviously, man, there's multiple ways of being a car dealer. You know what I mean? Me personally, I prefer to actually, put the work in on mine, man. And no, so but back to what I was saying, dude. We noticed that this thing didn't have any nuts, man. It was just slow. We pressed on the gas, it wouldn't go. Got random misfires. So I went ahead, I bought new ignition coils, just thinking that it was the ignition coils went bad. New spark plugs. Well, guys, come to figure out, it wasn't that at all. It turned out to be an intake manifold gasket, right? And as you can see, this is the intake manifold. And right here, you can see where there's a nice little line right there. And that line is now gone, of course. But it is a leak. And also right here, you can see a leak. You see what I'm saying? So this is an intake manifold gasket leak, basically. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to clean this all up. Clean that back up. And put him back on there. But I'm going to see if I can get you back there to see. And you can see where the split in the gasket is. Let me see if I can get it in there. I want you guys to see, man. All right. As you can see here, this is the gasket. But that right there, that line right there, is a split. Notice whereas none of the screws on the passenger side of the vehicle were tight, So basically, I believe someone changed the gasket, and which I can't see how, because they pinched the shit. So it don't make sense to me in the first place. But anyways, all of the screws were loose. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to clean this off with some degreaser of some sort. Maybe I mean, I can use gas, but I probably use something like oil, you know, something that'll basically clean the surface itself. And then I got another gasket inside of my Impala, and we're gonna basically epoxy, or not epoxy. We're gonna put some gasket maker on this, and the gasket here, let that heal, and then put it on the car, and then, you know, reapply some more sealant on the outside of the gasket. That way it'll seal up to the head. We're gonna take that old gasket off down there, and we're gonna put, you know, a nice rag down there and wipe the whole head surface where it mounts to the intake manifold. We're gonna wipe that all clean, and that'll be a done deal for that. Then after that, I'm gonna take this fuel injection reel, because the rubber, but it's just like oily, a bunch of dirt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some gas and a toothbrush maybe, and I'm gonna scrub these real good, let it dry, and then I'm gonna lubricate it with some gasket maker right before going back in to the block, or to the head, excuse me. So that right there should solve the problem. I should get no more misfires at all, you know, and that was the only problem with this car. And so now, yeah, this car came with brand new valve cover gaskets. I don't know if you can see that blue, that fresh blue, sitting between the gaskets. I mean the valve cover in the head. So this, you know, clean valve cover gaskets. But yeah, man, this is what we out doing. This is what we out doing, man. The grind times two, baby. Carl, the grind is times two. I appreciate you. I salute you, sir, because you are the first guy. Well, I wouldn't say the first guy, but you were the first one in the building today on this live video. And man, hey, much love. If I hadn't subscribed to your channel yet, I will. Give me 1 minute and I will. And yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. And hey, I just came to give this little short, because man, this thing was beating my mind in for days, and I'm like, damn. I mean, it was a good deal to whereas I can make this a buy here, pay here car. So I was trying to get it right and get it on the lot, and you know, all of the good things. Love you too. But I was trying to get it right, man. But finally got the issue. I finally found it. How did I find it? Let me tell you how I found it. Because when you get these random misfire codes, guys, it might not be a spark plug or a spark plug wire or an ignition coil. It might not be these things. Oh yeah, man. Oh man, that's just that little gas station drink. Oh, you know, after I finish with this though, Carl, I might have to go and get me a little shot of some tequila or something, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really a big drinker too much, man, you know. I find my, but we ain't going that route, Carl. I find my fun elsewhere, you know. But yeah, that's just a little gas station drink, man. A little Coca-Cola, watered down Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So the way that I full gasket leak, you're gonna get a misfire code, random misfire code. It's gonna be saying damn near every cylinder that is controlled by that, you know, side, I guess. Well, I wouldn't say side, because you know, intake manifolds, cylinders. On a V8, you'd have a bigger intake. This of what you see, so it'll be sitting like this side here, and it'll have 4 and 4 gasket leak on this side. So it might say or 1.5. You know what I'm saying? On a V8, and then 2.468. You know, so it might say 1. So that right there would tell you that it is a intake manifold gasket. Also, a way of checking it is, as you can see where the intake manifold would meet up at, all you'd have to do is take you a can of engine start fluid, and while it's running, make sure you do this when the car is freshly cold. It's fresh cold. This is the cold start. All you do is you crank the car, and then you spray this spray, and you try to make the spray reach into where this here meets the heads. You just spray it basically, like, and that'll help you to into the engine leak. It's going to be sucking that leak. So you just soak it down. It'll either rev up or it'll go down. It'll bog down as if you just introduced a little too much fuel for the air fuel ratio. And that right there will tell you, hey, I have an intake leak. Because otherwise, this spray should not affect your idle at all. If you spray it anywhere, the air filter box, but it should not affect you or your idle, excuse me, if you spray it. So that is how I figured out that it was an intake. Yeah. So we are about to go deep into this thing. We are already deep, but make sure it's nice and clean. Get me some gasket maker on it. Push it in. Make sure it's pressed even. It's sealed. Hey man, I tried, man. I tried. I wish. I'm telling you, man. I'm just into the lifestyle of mechanics and dealing with cars. But a genius. You sure about that, Cole? I mean, I don't see it as that, man. But I appreciate it. I on it so long. That's basically where the knowledge comes from, man. But if you do like what you see, man, and I was informative and educated, and educative to you, or educational to you, see there? That's that ungenius in me right there. Anyways, if I was, if this video was informative, man, hey, give me a thumbs up. Also share it if you, don't mind. I'd greatly appreciate it, man. And I'll tell you, uh-oh. Yeah, and crazy thing about it is, Carl, I actually played Charles. I don't know why it's lagging. I hope it ain't lagging. Is it still lagging? But Carl, I replaced the crankshaft sensor on this thing as well because the crankshaft sensor controls the ignition control. Oh man, oh man, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know. Man, but the video is laggy. See, I gotta pull my other phone out right quick. Shit, my other phone dead too. But yeah, I don't know why it would be lagging, man. Maybe I'm out of video lag, but the audio is good. Okay, video lag, but the audio is good. Okay, let me see something here. I don't think it's because of me holding it in my hand. Anyways, yeah, I changed. I'm gonna just tell you this, and then I'm gone since it's lagging. But I'm gonna sit the phone down. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna just talk for right now, because I'm pretty sure you get to make this thing run. Let's hope and pray that the lag goes away. See if I can get a little sunlight. All right, so, but yeah, I thought it was. Let me see if this. Dang, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna sit y'all right here on the intake manifold, man. There you go. Perfect. But I hope it ain't lagging anymore, man. I see. I see. Okay, so more than likely it's the fact that I'm in the middle of the woods, yo. I'm in the middle of the woods, man. But sensor thinking that it was that causing the misfire as well, because that could also cause a misfire. Crankshaft sensor tells it where it's, tells the system, the ECU, where the crankshaft is positioned at that moment, so that it knows which cylinder to fire next. So I we into it for about, I think I put about 200, worth of, parts into it, just to find out that I probably didn't have to change not one of these parts. Not thinking about the intake manifold gasket, turns out to be the intake manifold gasket. So, yeah, but I'm still grateful because I can still, at the end of the day, the grind don't stop, man. So the 200 that I put into it, I need that back when the customer is ready to buy it, because hey, shaft position sensor, you got a new valve cover gaskets already came on it. I ended up buying valve cover gaskets because I'm used to buying them basically for damn near every. So I tend to try and take care of that stuff, man. Some people don't, you know. Some people don't, but yeah, I do. But yeah. So it might not have needed those things, but you have brand new spark plugs, brand new ignition coil, brand new valve cover gaskets, brand new crankshaft position sensor. You got a brand new intake manifold gasket. You're pretty much gonna have, I wouldn't say a brand new car, but a very good car, you know. But yeah, man. Yeah. Charles, what's going on though, man? What you doing out here, man? Pulling out? Yeah, that video lag shit, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if is it still lagging? I don't know. Let me know. If so, I'm gonna have to bump it up a notch. Extra high speed internet. I mean, cause I got the high speed internet. Oh, I'm good. Okay, okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. All right. But yeah, man. So, but this was just a little short, just to try and. It was gonna be a short, but I ended up getting some, couple guests. So, hey, it is what it is, man. But Carl, what side of where are you at in the world, man? I'd be surprised for you to say, "Oh, I'm right here in South Carolina, bro." Where about are you in the world? No, North